Hello, it's Daryl Moran, the District Governor of 9810, and I wanted to talk to you today, particularly after we've had the news from the Premier yesterday about the continued lockdown in Victoria. I want to try and bring you some help and advice as far as your Rotary Club is going to be working ahead in the months of lockdown. Well, we're missing a number of things. We're certainly missing being able to travel. We're missing our children and grandchildren being able to get back to school. We're certainly missing those normal things of life like restaurants and going out. And we're really missing the ability to be able to gather together as a Rotary Club and enjoy fellowship. I know that many of our female members are particularly missing simple things in life, such as hairdressers. But ladies, I can tell you, there are a number of men in the district who are doing it much harder and cannot wait for the hairdressers to open again. Lockdown beards seem to be the fashion in 9810. Well, where are we? I guess at the moment, all of us feel a sense of loss of the life that we once knew. Here we are in the hardest lockdowns of almost anywhere in the world. And I suppose we've got a right to feel angry and depressed and deny that it's actually happening. But perhaps our roadmap out looks a little bit like the diagram on the right. But as optimistic Rotarians and community leaders, it's really important that we accept the situation and we learn to work with it for a number of reasons. Mainly because Rotary clubs exist to embrace and support communities in need. That's why we're there in the first place. And we need to ensure that our clubs are working to the best of their ability so that we can support our communities. So here's 4 handy hints that I hope help you in your club. It's really important at the moment that we're keeping all members connected. It's really important that they feel part of a club, because it's very easy when we're sitting at home alone to have a sense of disconnection. I cannot impress upon you enough how important it is that all members can use Zoom proficiently. I know there are those who say, no, that's not Rotary. Well, you've got to face the facts. You've got to accept the fact that the world has changed and we have to do things differently. Really try to have some variety in your meetings. Not really suggesting bedtime stories, but certainly video conferencing or a watch party, perhaps even a happy hour on a Friday afternoon might be a great way to build club friendship and have some fun. We need to find some new hands-on community projects. I'm not just talking about donating money, important though that is. Think about what activities you can be doing. Work with your local agencies. Find out from your council, your MP, your churches, your social service organisations in your community what you could be doing. Connect with your other cluster clubs and have some fun. Find new ways of doing old projects is my 3rd hint. And again, we've seen some great success stories across the district for clubs doing just that. And a number of us will be tuning in next weekend to the virtual conference. How used we've got to doing these sorts of things, online raffles, digital silent auctions, business breakfast, guest speakers. Think of new ways of doing old projects and start to plan. We can't sit around and wait for lockdown to end. We've got to get to work now. Our communities need us. We need to have plan A for in-person, plan B for online, and plan C for hybrid. Why don't you think about Christmas? How can your club help your local community at Christmas time? And make sure you're building in some fun in your plans. Holger Kanak, the immediate past president of Rotary, reminds us very seriously that we think we might go back to business as usual once the pandemic is over, but we know things have changed forever. Rotary has to change as well. But to conclude, we've got a really lot of positive things happening both in our own district and around the Rotary world. Look at the great words of Jennifer Jones, the President-elect, who reminds us that in difficulties and challenge, silver linings come. Look at 3 great things that have happened in our district or are going to happen. And I'm reminded of the Rotary Club of Hawthorne in District 9800, who said that if they're not having fun and enjoying themselves, they're not going to stick around. So District 9810, I wish you every success in your endeavours. District and our support team are here to help you, and I wish you the very best in the months ahead. Great to talk to you.